Hello. So in this video, I'm going to try and sort of wrap up our semester together, and hopefully give you a sense of what I hope that you will take from this class. And I want to start by thanking all of you. Even under the best of circumstances, English 15 is a much more difficult course than its low numerical rating would suggest. But this semester, with the pandemic, with everything being done online, I know a lot of you have actually experienced coronavirus, either yourselves or with family or things like this, and I can only imagine how much more difficult that's made this course. So I want to thank you for all of the work that you've done this semester, for the discussion forum posts where you engaged with one another's ideas, for your papers where you provided interesting interpretations of rhetoric, interesting responses to other people's arguments, and so on and so on. I want to thank you for the work that you've done, not just for yourselves to succeed, but to build a community in which your classmates could succeed as well. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you guys have done this semester. That being said, I want to talk to you briefly about what I hope you will have gotten out of this course. Because one of the realities of English 15 is that almost none of you, actually I think this semester none of you are English majors. Very few of you are in majors that are really writing focused. And so I recognize that for my part, it's a challenge to sort of convey to you why rhetoric and composition is relevant to you. And from your perspective, it's not necessarily always obvious why these things matter, why it's important to learn rhetoric and composition. But we use rhetoric and composition continually. Well, we use rhetoric more than formal composition, but we use rhetoric, we use the kinds of skills that we learned in this class continually. We're always trying to persuade people. We're always trying to have conversations. We're always trying to get people to see things from our perspective. We're always building arguments, whether that's in your other university classes, whether that's in your professional life, your personal life, whatever it is. So it's ultimately not that important to me that you be able to write a short paper analyzing the rhetoric of a speech or an article or a YouTube video or a commercial or whatever it is. That's ultimately not that valuable, because that, first off, that's not a thing that anybody in the real world does. But my point is that there are particular sets of core skills that we've worked on developing over the course of this semester. Things like anticipating our audience's needs, what's going to persuade particular readers or listeners. Things like, how do I incorporate different techniques? How do I incorporate the different rhetorical appeals to strengthen my arguments, to persuade someone? How do I interpret and analyze evidence so that a reader or a listener can understand it the way that I understand it? These are key skills that will apply to a wide variety of spheres in your life. And so that's really what I hope that you take from this course, is these skills like audience awareness, analysis and evaluation, organization of arguments, things like this. Because again, these are things that can apply in a number of different disciplines, and they can deepen and broaden your abilities as critical thinkers, as scholars, and as writers. So that's what I hope that you will have taken out of this course. And if you if you can apply these skills in other contexts, then this course, in my opinion, will have been a success. So, I want to leave you with some words of wisdom. As a rule, I never have useful words of wisdom at the end of a semester. So, the advice that I always give my students is don't do meth. If someone, say, at a party offers you some meth or something like that, tell them, no thank you. Meth is a hell of a drug. Don't do it. That is your first step toward life success. So, that being said, again, thank you very much for all of the work that you've done this semester. I will be grading your researched arguments and finalizing your grades for the course fairly quickly after they're done. So you will hopefully know your grades sometime within maybe 5 days after when they're turned in, even though officially I'm supposed to return grades 48 hours after the final. You'll find that often doesn't happen with university instructors. We're often not that quick, especially when, like me, this semester you've got 90-some students. So, I wish you all the very best of luck in the rest of your university careers. I wish you all the very best of luck in your professional lives and in your personal lives. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy.